Accidents involving cherry pickers continue to take place, and cherry picker-related accidents lead to serious injuries. Cherry picker-related accidents include falling, getting stuck, rollovers, and drop. Now, let's take a look at the basic items and inspection methods for cherry pickers, and how to operate and maintain them safely. First, let's take a look at the definition of cherry picker and different types. A cherry picker refers to construction equipment that is connected to a boom for raising and lowering the working platform for working in high areas. Cherry pickers are categorized into wheel types or crawler types depending on the driving mechanism. Next, a cherry picker primarily consists of the following: a working platform with safety rails for workers to ride in, a support beam for moving the platform to the desired position, hydraulics for raising or lowering the platform using oil pressure, the body which makes up the lower half of the unit, prevents rollover, and is equipped with a driving mechanism, and wheels used to move the platform. Main safety devices include an emergency stop button that stops all operations when pressed, an emergency safety switch that lowers the platform when the power has been lost or in emergencies, an overload limiter that stops elevation when the weight limit has been exceeded, an excessive elevation-proof device that prevents getting stuck or collisions caused by raising the platform too high, automatic safety device that prevents driving when platform is raised, a moment sensor that signals an alarm when the maximum overturning moment has been reached to prevent rollovers. Next, here are the pre-operation inspections. All cherry pickers manufactured after July 1, 2009 must be safety certified according to the Occupational Safety and Health Act in Korea. There are no legal requirements for the operator, and anyone who completed operator training on site can be designated to operate the cherry picker. When the cherry picker is brought into the site, the construction equipment work plan, safety certification, insurance card, and other necessary documents must be reviewed. The following safety regulations apply when working on the cherry picker. When welding on the working platform, spark covers must be installed on the platform. The level of the ground must be checked for preventing rollovers. The driving path must not have inclines or openings. And when working on exterior walls, additional lifelines must be installed. Next, inspection method using the standard safety inspection checklist. Before inspection, the inspector must wear the necessary personal protective equipment and must check for any hazards in the surrounding area. Cherry picker must be inspected on a flat and firm ground. With the exception of operational status checks, all inspections must be performed while the engine is turned off. First, the inspection method for emergency stop button is as follows. The emergency stop button should be a red manual reset type. Make sure that all operations stop when the button is pressed. A damaged emergency stop button may result in failure to stop in emergencies and may lead to secondary accidents. Next, the inspection method for emergency safety switch is as follows. Raise the platform to a certain level, cut off the power, activate the emergency safety switch, and check if the platform is lowered slowly. If the emergency safety switch does not work, you won't be able to rescue workers safely on the ground in case of emergencies. Next, the inspection method for overload limiter is as follows. Make sure that the operation stops when the weight of the cargo or workers on the platform exceed the weight limit. If the overload limiter is not installed, the cherry picker will not be able to detect overloads and may result in a mechanical failure that leads to falling or other accidents. Next, the wheel inspection methods are as follows. Make sure that the wheels are not damaged and that all bolts are in place and tightened firmly. Damaged wheels may affect the balance of the cherry picker and may result in rollovers. Next, the inspection method for foot switch is as follows. The cover on the foot switch must be intact without deformations or damages and function properly. Tampering with the foot switch during operation may cause malfunctions and result in rollovers or collisions. Next, the inspection method for control lever is as follows. Make sure that the control lever is installed appropriately and functioning properly. Damaged control levers may cause malfunctions that lead to serious accidents. Next, the inspection methods for warning light and alarm are as follows. Make sure that the warning light and alarms function properly when the cherry picker is moving, being raised, or lowered. If the warning light doesn't function properly, nearby workers may not acknowledge the work in progress, and it may result in collisions. Next, the inspection method for excessive elevation proof device is as follows. When raising the platform, activate the excessive elevation proof device to make sure that the platform stops and check for deformations or damages. If the excessive elevation proof device is not installed, the worker may get stuck between the upper structure and the platform while the platform is being raised. Next, the inspection methods for working platform and main structure are as follows. Make sure that the main unit, rails, and platforms are free of cracks, corrosion, or deformations. Also make sure that the door opens toward the inside of the platform. If the work platform is damaged, it raises the chances of workers falling to the ground. Lastly, the hydraulics inspection method is as follows. Make sure that the hydraulic pump and cylinders are free of external deformations and that there are no leaks in the hydraulic connections. Leaks in the hydraulic cylinders may cause failure of proper functions. Here are the safety management points. Workers must wear a helmet and safety belt at all times. Always set up a work perimeter. Never drive the platform while the platform is raised. Never tamper with safety devices. And do not engage in any dangerous activities while on the platform. Listed above basic safety rules must be obeyed at all times. On site, the supervisor must review safety beforehand through work plans and other documents before the cherry picker is brought into the site. The supervisor must also prevent possible accidents by inspecting it correctly before and during operation. This has been the inspection method using the standard safety inspection checklist for cherry picker and safety management points. Thank you.